welcome back to the Hallmarkies Podcast, and today is a very, very special recap-ish episode of all of 2019, and so today is the Hallmarkies Podcast Awards of 2019. Woohoo!
Yes. Who needs the Oscars?
We have the Hallmarkies Podcast Awards.
That's right.
So I am Amy. I am one of the co-hosts of the Hallmarkies Podcast. And of course, we have our fearless leader. Who else could host it with me other than the lovely, beautiful Rachel?
Yay! Thank you so much for having me. And everybody should know that Amy has now cemented herself as being in charge of all major big projects on the podcast because she's done such an amazing job of organizing this incredible event. This has been a lot of work.
Thank you. Yes, it has, but I'm so glad that I was able to do this. There's so much great things that come out of the different Hallmark channels every year, and for about 2 years now I've been pitching this to Rachel, wanting to do some sort of award show and trying to figure out how we can do it. And this year we just have so many great hosts and so many great people as part of the podcast that we were finally able to make it a reality, and everyone's been really helpful. So I'm very, very grateful to everyone on the podcast.
Yeah, nothing better than celebrating all things Hallmark Channel.
Yes, exactly. So before we get into it and get into some of the awards, I just wanted to give a little bit of an explanation about how this whole award show came to be. There are 9 of us on the podcast, and we're all different ages, come from all different backgrounds, all over the country, and we all work on this podcast together with under the leadership of Rachel, of course. And so what I decided to do is, since all 9 of us have very different opinions about the stuff that come off of Hallmark Channel every year, would you agree with me, Rachel? We all have very differing opinions.
Yeah, we celebrate the fact that we all have different opinions. That's what makes the podcast great.
Yeah, so since we all have very different opinions, I wanted to make 4 different nominees for each of the categories that we worked on together to come up with the 22 categories. And so to find those 4 nominations for each of them, what I had everyone do is each of the 9 of us submitted 4 options for each of the categories. And then we compiled all of our answers, and Rachel and we used tally marks and different ways to try and, out of all the nominations, find those 4 perfect nominations for each category. And it took like a week for us to finally figure it out, but we did it. So if you could say the 9 of us are the Academy of the Hallmarkies Podcast Awards, I guess.
Yeah, I think we worked harder on this than the actual Academy of Motion Picture Sciences works on the Oscar nominations, I'm pretty sure. So it was a huge effort.
Yes. And then we put it out to you guys. Once we found those 4 options, we put it out to Google Forms, and we sent it to you guys, and you guys had a week to vote, and we got a ton of responses, didn't we, Rachel?
Yeah, it was so exciting. Every day we were like, oh, more and more.
Every morning I woke up and I looked at the responses, and I would send in our group chat to the 9 of us. We got blank many responses, and I remember on the first day we got 100 or 200 responses, and I was like, do you think we can get this to 500? And we way surpassed that. How many votes did we get, Rachel?
Over 1,300 responses. So It was amazing.
Yeah, I never thought that we would get that many responses, over 1,300. That is crazy. And I'm so grateful to everyone who voted. And this really came from you guys. You guys voted. I mean, I think each of the 9 of us hosts voted once, but 9 out of 1,300, you guys helped us so much. So thank you for everyone who voted. But before we jump into the awards, I just want to do one more quick little caveat, and I would just want to say in 2019 that Rachel killed it, and I want to thank Rachel so much for everything you do for the podcast every single day, and you are our official podcast MVP of the year of 2019. Out of the 9 of us, you work the hardest, and so we are awarding you. You're going to get a certificate saying that you are the podcast MVP of 2019 because you rock. And from the 9 of us, thank you for everything you do for us, because we would not be here if it was not for all the work you do every year.
Well, I'd like to thank my family. I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank for this prestigious award. This is so exciting. No, but that is very sweet. And I feel like I'm the one that is blessed because I have all of these people that are willing to help me on my dreams and goals. And I count my blessings every day. So I'm so lucky that I have all of this support, and I never want to take it for granted. So thank you so much. You're so sweet. we want to start with the big prize. The biggest thing, the most important thing to Hallmark and Hallmark Movies and Mysteries are our Countdown to Christmas 2019 and Miracles of Christmas 2019. Which movie in the many, many films that they produced were the fan favorites? So it's very exciting. And to announce these awards, we have our Hallmarkies podcast hosts, Casey and Cammie, who are so much fun. So take it away.
Hallmark Channel brought us so many wonderful, joy-filled, and heartwarming movies last Christmas. We have here the Best Countdown to Christmas of 2019 award, and the nominees are Check Into Christmas, starring Rachel Boston and Wes Brown; Double Holiday, starring Christopher Palaha and Carly Pope; Christmas Town, starring Candace Cameron Bure and Tim Rosen; and Christmas at the Plaza, starring Elizabeth Henstridge and Ryan Pavey. The winner of 2019's Best Countdown to Christmas movie is Double Holiday, starring Christopher Palaha and Carly Pope. Congratulations, guys! And here today is a special friend to accept this award.
Hi, Hallmarkies. It's Nina Weinman here. I was told that Double Holiday was voted best movie or favorite movie, not best, favorite movie of the Christmas season. So on behalf of the entire Double Holiday team, Carly Pope, Chris Palaha, the rest of our cast, our director, Don Mcbride, and our producers, Joel Rice and Jonas Prupas, we want to thank you for naming our little movie that could as your favorite for the season. We're so proud of this film and the way in which we were able to introduce Hanukkah into Countdown to Christmas. And we never expected the sort of criticism that this effort attracted. We just set out to make the best movie that we could. And the fact that you all loved it so much means the world to us. So thank you again, Hallmarkies. Keep on listening. We love you. Thanks again.
Nothing gives us the warm, cozy, comfortable, and loving feeling like Christmas. And who better to do Christmas than Hallmark? This year, in 2019, we had 16 movies that were aired on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, The Miracles of Christmas. It was a tough choice, but we were finally able to whittle it down to these nominations. The nominations for the 2019 Best Movie on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, Miracles of Christmas, are A God Wink Christmas, Meant for Love, Sense, Sensibility and Snowmen, Two Turtle Doves, and Holiday Hearts. And the Hallmarkies Podcast Award of 2019 goes to Two Turtle Doves. And now we have a special guest to receive this very prestigious award.
Hey guys, Nikki Deloatch here. I just wanted to say thank you so much for making Two Turtle Doves your best movie in Miracles of Christmas. I can't even tell you what that means to all of us, the whole entire cast, our director, writer, producers, our crew, everyone. This was a movie that will forever hold the most special place in my heart. It was such a joy to do. One of my favorite casts to date, Michael Rady, Michaela Russell, and also I got to work with Leslie, this incredible director. This was her idea. Sarah Montana, the writer, wrote us this beautiful script. Gorgeous, gorgeous script. She also did Love to the Rescue. She's one of my favorite writers. So all of these angels came together to make this movie, and everybody worked so hard on it. And we cared so much about it because it's about issues that really, really mean something to us. You know, losing people and grief, and how do we deal with that, and how do we especially deal with it through the holidays. And the story that we were hoping to tell, which obviously you guys got, which is even in pain you can find purpose, and you can find love, and you can find joy, and moving through something with other people and allowing people in help you to do that in such a beautiful way. So thank you for getting our movie. Thank you for loving it. Thank you for supporting all of us, all the actors on the Hallmark Channel, and supporting what we do. We could not be more grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Congratulations to everyone who worked on Double Holiday and Two Turtle Doves. These movies were amazing. Would you agree, Rachel?
Oh, yeah. Two of my favorite. They were in my top 5 of the whole year.
By far, when people responded to our tweets originally asking what their favorites were, those were definitely the responses from people. So congratulations. But of course, Hallmark doesn't only do Christmas movies. I believe they made over 100 movies last year, right?
I think they did. Yeah. I forget what the end tally actually was, but yeah.
But they made so many movies last year, not including Christmas movies. So next we have our host, Anne from the Hallmarkies Podcast, announcing the best Hallmark Channel movie of 2019. Take it away, Anne.
Best Hallmark Channel movie 2019. Hallmark released a new movie almost every Saturday night in 2019, and these were the 4 favorites that were nominated. The nominees are Flip That Romance, Love, Fall in Order, One Winter Proposal, Love to the Rescue. And the award goes to Flip That Romance. Congratulations to everyone who worked on Flip That Romance. You were Hallmarkie's favorite movie in 2019.
Flip That Romance was certainly a fan favorite. And now we're going to flip over to Caroline, and she is going to be telling us what is the most popular, most favorite Hallmark series of 2019.
Hallmark Channel may be known for its movies, but did you know they also have TV series? The nominations for Best Hallmark Channel Series are When Hope Calls, Chesapeake Shores, The Good Witch, and When Calls a Heart. And the winner is When Calls a Heart. Congratulations to everyone involved in the show. Accepting the award is a very special member of Hope Valley, Ben Rosenbaum. He's a favorite of our podcast. Congratulations.
Hello, thank you so much. I'm honored to be representing the cast and crew of When Calls the Heart for this fabulous honor. So just quickly want to say thank you to the Hallmarkies Podcast, of course, and a big, big thank you to all the fans who watched the show, make that possible, and voted for us so that we get to accept this incredible award. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben, for that awesome acceptance speech. If you guys listen to the Hallmarkies Podcast, you guys know that Hickam is one of our favorite characters over on When Calls the Heart, and we just love Ben Rosenbaum so, so much. So congratulations to When Calls the Heart and everyone who works on the show for the win, and we can't wait to see what happens in Hope Valley soon with their new season starting in February 23rd.
Well, we can't deny the power of the Hardys in the world of Hallmarkies. That is for sure. But we also have the Sleuthers. And nobody likes a good mystery more than our good friend Lisa. So she's going to tell us what was the most popular mystery show on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries of last year.
And also what was the favorite series on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries in 2019.
That's right.
So Take it away, Lisa.
Hey y'all, it's Lisa. You know, Hallmark Channel is great for rom-coms with their meet cutes and their big misunderstandings and their will they or won't they kiss? I mean, that's lovely. You know I love it. But sometimes a girl needs a little murder with her romance. Just a touch, you know, not too murdery. Maybe just a dead body, an off-camera kill, you know, that sort of thing. Everybody has their thing. So tonight I am here to announce the best movie of 2019 on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. And the nominees are Aurora Teagarden, A Game of Cat and Mouse, Chronicle Mysteries, The Deep End, the one where Claire and Miles kiss. No, that's not the name of it. The name of it is Witness to Murder, a Darrow mystery. Sorry, my bad. And Mystery 101. And the winner is, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. That's my assistant. You can't see him. He's off camera, but he's totally real and not made up at all. And the winner is Mystery 101. Congrats, guys. And next, we have Best Mystery Series of 2019 on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. The nominees are Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, Haley Dean Mysteries, Darrow and Darrow, and Mystery 101. And the winner is, oh, again, there he is. You're the best. Thank you. No, you don't have to talk. Okay. Mystery 101. It's a sweep, guys. Congrats. And to accept this award are some very special sleuthers.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we found out that we were voted the #1 Hallmark movies and mysteries series of 2019. Jill Wagner, the main lady. So, thank you all for your hard work. Thank you, everybody, for voting.
So everyone loves Mystery 101. This is obviously clear. And that's because Christopher Paloha is a dreamboat. We all agree. Yes. And nobody agrees more than our very good friend, Greg Mcbride.
Yeah, so let's send it over to Greg Mcbride to see what was the favorite Hallmark Channel season of 2019, excluding Christmas, because we all know Christmas would win if we included it, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so, favorite season of 2019. Let's see what Greg has to say.
All right, there's my autograph. Thank you so much. Hi, I'm Greg Mcbride. I'm busy signing autographs. She called it a court summons, but I know it's a fan just trying to get my little name, my John Hancock. But I can't sign any more autographs right now because I've been asked by those fine people at the Hallmarkies Podcast to hand out an award, and I'm super excited about it. I imagine they saved the best category for me, and if they didn't, please do not let me know. All right, so every year Hallmark Channel divides their movies into different seasons. Last year, Hallmark had 7 seasons of movies, and we're not including Christmas in this category. And those seasons were, and what I'm gonna do, even though I'm a writer, you might know me because I wrote the movie A Heavenly Christmas, but what I'm going to do is I'm gonna act out a little scene from each season of Hallmark movie, all right? So first we have Winterfest. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you too, but it sure is cold. Our next category, we have Countdown to Valentine's Day. I love you. I love you too, and I sure am glad to have a date for Valentine's Day. Oh, that was swell, wasn't it? Next, we have Spring Fever. Here's a little scene from one of those movies. I love you. I love you too, and aren't the blooming flowers pretty on the tree? Spring Fever, folks. Next, we have Countdown to Summer. Now, this is a riveting category. Everyone, please stay seated. I love you. I love you too. Do you have any water? Because it's super hot. It's summer. Next, we have June Weddings. I do. I do. Right? Short and sweet. Next, we have Summer Nights. All right, this is a little different than Countdown to Summer, everyone. This is it. I love you. I love you too. Did you bring a flashlight on our camping trip? Because it's summer nights. And finally, we have Fall Harvest. I love you. I love you too. Oh, sorry. I got a falling leaf in my mouth. All right. So those are the categories. I have been trusted with this envelope by the people at Hallmarkies Podcast. It has been under lock and key. Nobody knows which season is going to win. Let's open it up. Pulling it out. It's very exciting. I'm sure they're going to insert a drum roll later. Oh my gosh, now that is a huge, huge surprise. The winner is Labor Day. No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't even a category, but maybe next year, Labor Day, maybe next year. The winner is Winterfest. All right. What? Oh, apparently Winter couldn't be here this evening because it's busy snowing in certain areas of the United States. But I'm sure Winterfest would like to thank everyone, especially its agents, because I think Winter switched agents last year, which could explain this win. All right. Anyway, happy awards, Hallmarkies fans.
I think we can all agree that Greg Mcbride is the true king of Hallmark.
Of course he is. And
of course.
He's also one of the most hilarious people in our community, in my opinion.
That's right. I look forward to whenever he comes on the podcast so much because I know I'm going to die laughing. It's going to be so fun.
Exactly.
But one of my other favorite queens of Hallmark is co-host Casey. We love her so much. And we thought she has her adorable little girls. So perfect person to give the prize announce the award for King and Queen of Hallmark.
Every year, Hallmark Channel brings us such wonderful talents. And where would we be without our Hallmark movie queens? Of course, they're all queens, but for 2019, we've chosen one of these fantastic ladies to be our Hallmark movie queen of 2019. The nominees are Jen Lilly, Nikki Deloatch, Autumn Reeser, and Bethany Joy Lenz. Drum roll, please. The winner of 2019's Hallmark Channel Movie Queen is... Oh! Guess who it is? It's Nikki Deloatch! Congratulations, Nikki. We're so happy for you, and we're so thankful for your involvement on the Hallmark Channel. I am so excited to have the privilege to announce to you the Hallmark Channel Movie King. The nominees for this prestigious award are Paul Campbell, Tyler Hines, Wes Brown, and Andrew Walker. The winner of 2019's Hallmark Channel Movie King is Tyler Hines. Congratulations, Tyler. You're the best.
Thanks, Casey. Congratulations to Tyler Hines, and we'll be hearing an acceptance speech from him a little bit later in the show. So, because they're king and queen, does that mean in 2020 we need a Nikki Deloatch and Tyler Hines movie?
I think that is very clear. That needs to happen.
Exactly.
If you're watching Michelle Vickery, which why are you not watching? Then we should definitely make that happen.
Yes, I completely agree.
Yeah. So we also wanted to make sure that our good friends over at Hallmark Movies and Mysteries were not left out of this coronation of this beauty pageant that we have going on for the Queen and King of Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. And who better to announce that category than our very good friend co-host, Georgia. She's on the case, ready to go.
Our next two awards are for Hallmark Movies and Mysteries series Queen and King. Now, we love all of our sleuthers, but only two can reign supreme. First up is our Queen. And the suspects are Allison Sweeney, Kimberly Williams Paisley, Jill Wagner, and Kelly Martin. And our culprit is Jill Wagner. Congratulations, Jill. Jill's the best. Now, while our leading ladies could solve these crimes on their own, isn't it just more fun to have a handsome, charming man by your side? I think so. So, it's time to find out who you chose as your Hallmark Movies and Mysteries series king. Ooh. The suspects are Niall Mater, Tom Cavanaugh, Stephen Huszar, and Christopher Polaha. And the culprit is Christopher Polaha. Wow, Mystery 101 was a smash hit this year. But if you ask me, I think these two should be teaching chemistry.
Hey, Hallmarkies Podcast, Jill Wagner and I are coming to you live, and we just found out that we were nominated the Hallmark Movies and Mysteries Queen and King of 2019. And we just want to thank our agents, we want to thank our spouses and our kids.
And my dogs.
And dogs.
Oh yeah, he's showing my belly because there's a baby in there.
And the sweet Lord above.
Yes.
All you voters out there who voted.
We love the fans. Thank you guys.
Thank you. All right, we're rolling.
Congratulations to both Jill Wagner and Christopher Blaha. Gosh, I loved Mystery 101 so much last year, and they both do a fantastic job. And I don't just love it because the main character's name is Amy. There are so many other great things. Their acting, their chemistry, everything about the show I absolutely love. So I'm so happy that they won in both of these categories. Okay, Rachel, I think we need to disqualify Blaha from the 2020 award show already.
Yeah, it's getting kind of greedy at this point. Like, really? Does he have to win every award? He's like Meryl Streep of Hallmark.
Exactly.
I mean, that's getting out of control.
Plaha, you're great. Congratulations, but you're disqualified. I'm just kidding. But that just means, Plaha, keep up the good work.
So we also have our television series that we get on a weekly basis, not just our movies. And we had to include them in our prizes, and we had to have a series queen and king. So there had to be one category that Paloha could not win in. And although we expect him to someday be appearing in Hope Valley, it's going to happen. So let's turn this one over to the queens of the Hearties on this podcast, the co-hosts Caroline and Cammie.
Hallmark series have amazing leading ladies. Here are the nominees for Hallmark Series Queen 2019. Bailey Madison from Good Witch, Emily Ulrup from Chesapeake Shores, Pascal Hutton, When Calls the Heart, and Erin Krakow, When Calls the Heart. And the winner is Erin Krakow. Congratulations, Erin. Here she is accepting her award.
Hello, Hallmarkies Podcast, Hallmark viewers and Hearties. Thank you so much for this honor. It's been a true pleasure bringing these stories to the screen for all of you, and I so appreciate all of your support. Thanks very much for the love.
Congratulations, Erin. Thank you so much for everything you do over on When Calls the Heart as Elizabeth. We can't wait for the new season to start very soon. But, of course, every series queen needs her series king. So let's go on over to Cammie to see who our series king 2019 is. Will it be another Hardy, or will it be someone from the Good Witch or Chesapeake Shores? Let's see.
Every time we turn on our TVs to the Hallmark Channel, our screens are graced with some very, very handsome men. But of course, sadly, there can only be one winner. So let's find out who is our Hallmark Series 2019 king. The nominations are Chris McNally from When Calls the Heart, James Denton from The Good Witch, Andrew Francis from Chesapeake Shores, and Kevin McGarry from When Calls the Heart. And the Hallmarkies Podcast Award goes to Kevin McGarry. Congratulations, Kevin. And here he is to accept this very well-deserved award.
Hello, Kevin McGarry here, accepting the award for Hallmark Series King. What an honor. I wish I had something. I'm presenting an award right now and they gave me this gift basket. So I'm gonna take this jar of olives and hold it as the award for my acceptance speech. What an honor to be voted Hallmark Series King. Hallmark Series King. That's a big deal, and I'm honored. I was gonna trash talk Lucas. I think give the little rivalry, but it's just when he sees me holding this award, I think it speaks for itself. So thank you for this honor, and I guess we'll see what happens next year. But for this year, Series King. Thanks.
So Kevin McGarry winning for the series king, is maybe partly by the fact that he came on the podcast and did an amazing interview. So Chris McNally, if you want to win next year, hint, hint, hint. We're ready to go. We're ready for the interview. Let us know. And you might be taking over his crown of the king of Hallmark. But Kevin McGarry really was not only the king of the Hearties, but he was the king of Christmas this last year. So it's really quite appropriate. It's very exciting. We weren't done coronating people for this awards. We also came up with the whole idea of a Hallmark Prince and Princess. Amy, what is that? Can you explain?
So Prince and Princess is supporting actor and actress on Hallmark Channel. We have so many characters and so many great actors and actresses that play the best friend characters or sisters or siblings, etc. throughout all these movies. And we want to recognize how great they are and just how many movies some of these people are in. It's crazy how great these people are and how many movies some of these supporting actors and actresses are actually in throughout the year on the Hallmark Channel.
And nobody is more of a champion of the secondary characters than our good friend, co-host Amber. So she's going to tell us.
Now we are embarking on a very royal junior extravaganza. First up, we're going to be announcing our Hallmark Princess, otherwise known as the Best Supporting Actress. The nominees were Rukia Bernard, Kimberly Sustad, Lexa Doig, and Fiona Vroom. And you all know I have a very special place in my heart for all of these ladies. And now it's time to find out the winner. Oh my goodness, I could not be more pleased. It's Kimberly Sustad. Here she is to accept the award, Kimberly Sustad.
Okay. So, Princess of Hallmark, I like it. Yep, in the middle of nowhere. Decided to send a little video along just telling you all how grateful I am to be throned with Princess of Hallmark this year in 2019, and just wanted to send a little thank y'all for this honor, and just taking a little break from the Christmas movies, even though it looks like I'm filming a Christmas movie right now here on the frozen ice with my skates that I'm about to put on. Thank you so much.
Now, moving on to the second award in this royal extravaganza, the Hallmark Prince, otherwise known as the Best Supporting Actor. And the nominees were Ben Rosenbaum, Preston Vanderslice, Cardi Wong, and Peter Benson. And the award goes to the star of It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, Holiday Date, Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, A Very Foul Play, Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, An Inheritance to Die For, Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, A Game of Cat and Mouse, Love and Sunshine, Love Under the Rainbow, The Chronicle Mysteries, The Wrong Man, and also featured in an episode of Chesapeake Shores. That's right, it's the one, the only, Peter Benson. Here he is, accepting the award on his own behalf, Peter Benson.
Hey guys, Peter Benson here. I just want to say a huge thank you to the Hallmarkies Podcast for having these awards, for nominating me, and a huge thank you to all the fans who took the time to vote. It meant the world. I was pumped to win. It's so much fun to make these movies and to know that people enjoy them and love them. It's just the best feeling in the world. It's a lucky job, and I'm thrilled to do it. And I love live tweeting with our fans and interacting with everybody. I'm talking kind of in a hushed voice right now because I got 2 kids struggling to go to sleep in the next room, and it won't be good for any of us if they don't. So wish me luck on that. Like I say, thank you for everything. Keep watching, and I hope I get to keep making them.
Congratulations to our Hallmark Channel Princess and Prince. Kimberly and Peter were in such amazing movies on the Hallmark Channel in 2019, and I really can't wait to see what roles they will be in 2020.
Congrats to our Prince and Princess. It's very exciting. And one of our favorite guests that pretty regularly comes on the podcast, she's a princess to us, is our very good friend and frequent guest, Marissa Serafini, is here to tell us who is the breakout Hallmark talent for 2019.
2019, there were so many new faces in Hallmark Channel movies, as well as familiar Hallmark faces taking larger roles in movies. Here are the nominees for Breakout Hallmark Talent for 2019. The nominees are Jocelyn Houdon, Greg Hovanesian, Nathan Parsons, and Brittany Bristow. And the winner for Breakout Hallmark Talent of 2019 is Brittany Bristow. Congratulations. And here is Brittany herself to accept her award.
Hey everybody, this is Brittany Bristow. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to every single person who's been listening to the Hallmarkies Podcast, and of course to Hallmarkies Podcast themselves. I can't tell you what an honor it is to be a part of the first ever Hallmarkies Podcast Award show, and to be nominated and awarded the Breakout Hallmark Talent of 2019 is huge. It's so exciting. I want to say thank you to every single person who has been watching the Hallmark movies and who has supported me along the way. I would be absolutely nowhere if not for your support. And I know that moving from the best friend to the leading lady is all because of you guys. So thank you so much. I hope that 2020 brings lots of movies that you all enjoy. And thank you again for having me and having me be a part of this award show. It is absolutely amazing. And I am looking forward to 2020 and all of the movies that it brings.
Thank you for that, Marissa, and congratulations to Brittany Bristow, especially because you got your first leading lady role in 2019 in a Hallmark Christmas movie. We are so, so happy for Brittany. But not only do we have great actors and actresses and movies on the Hallmark channels, we also have amazing writers who, without our writers' brains, without what they write, we wouldn't have these amazing movies. So our next category is very near and dear to the podcast's heart. We've had every single one of the nominees on our podcast as to be interviewed, and we at this podcast feel like we have a special relationship with some of the really awesome writers on the Hallmark channel. So to announce the winner of the Best Hallmark Writer 2019 is our co-host of the podcast, Lisa.
Hey y'all, I'm back, and I get the very, very big honor of announcing Best Hallmark Writer of 2019. You know writers are my favorite. Authors, writers, I love everything that they do. So announcing this award is extremely cool for me. So the nominees are Sarah Montana, Julie Sherman-Wolfe, Nina Weinman, and Tracy Andreen. And can I just go and say they're all winners in my book because I love them all. I love them all. So the winner is the queen of dialogue herself, Nina Weinman. Congrats, Nina. Nina brought us 4 movies in 2019 with Flip That Romance, The Last Bridesmaid, Christmas at Dollywood, and Double Holiday. And here to accept her award is the amazing and talented Nina herself.
Hi Hallmarkies, it's Nina Weinman here. Thank you so much for choosing me as your favorite Hallmark Channel writer. This was some really fierce competition, and I can say from firsthand experience that my fellow nominees, Julie Sherman-Wolfe, Tracy Andreen, and Sarah Montana, are the best in the business. We have a wonderful writer tribe in this Hallmark family, and I'm consistently inspired by them and all the other writers that work for the channels. Not to mention, I emulate their brilliance on a daily basis. I so appreciate all the support that you've given me and my movie since day one, and I look forward to many more conversations in the future. Thanks again.
Well, speaking of writers, great writers, our very good friend of the podcast, Elise Murray, is a very talented writer. And so we thought she would be a perfect person to present the award for Funniest Hallmark Moment.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elise Murray. I'm the author of The Christmas Company from Hallmark Publishing, and I'm here to present the category for Funniest Hallmark Moment 2019. And the nominees are the minimalist designs of Marta in True Love Blooms, the pancake scene from Bottled with Love, the Good Witch scene where Martha interviews the comptroller, the Flip That Romance scene when Lance's head comes through the wall of the duplex. And the winner is the pancake scene from Bottled with Love. Congratulations to all the nominees and to the winner. And here to accept the award is Andrew Walker from Bottled with Love.
Buddy, I just want to say thank you so much for the nomination and winning this award. We actually have a lot of practice in our household here.
And
this is how we do it.
West.
And this is West, and he wants to say thank you as well. Look, here we go. This is practice in the Walker household.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Congratulations, Bottled with Love, for winning Funniest Scene or Line on Hallmark in 2019. The pancake scene was truly hilarious, and it's fun to see Andrew and him practicing his pancake making at home.
One of the most controversial aspects of a Hallmark movie is, when will we get the kiss? Is it going to be a near kiss? Is it going to be, it's going to be so lucky if it's in the middle of the movie? Or is it going to be 30 seconds before the movie's over? This is what we constantly debate. But we did have some of our favorite kisses of Hallmark movies this year, and we will be doing an update on our Best Kisses podcast that Amy and I did last year. So it's going to be pretty fun. And you may just see one of these options on that podcast coming up. But we want to throw it over to co-host Anne to tell us what were the nominees and the winner of the Best Hallmark Kiss, a very, very competitive category.
There were so many fun and romantic kisses on both Hallmark channels in 2019, but we had to narrow it down to just these 4 favorites. The kisses nominated are My One and Only for the hot air balloon kiss, Bottled with Love for the final kiss, Witness a Murder, a Darrow Mystery for the first kiss in the series, Flip That Romance for the kiss ignoring the phone ringing. And the award for Best Kiss goes to Flip That Romance for the kiss between Lance and Jules ignoring the phone ringing. Congratulations to Flip That Romance on another well-deserved win. Accepting this award is a special friend of the podcast.
Hey guys, Tyler here. Thank you so much for voting Flip That Romance as your Hallmark 2019 Movie of the Year, and also voting it for Best Kiss. Very much appreciated. Also voting me as your king for 2019. It's been, I think, 1 year since I've joined you guys, and you guys couldn't have made me feel more welcome, more happy, and more grateful for all the sweet comments and participation that you guys have shown me in this last year. Thanks, Anne, the Hallmarkies Podcast, and the Hallmarkies Podcast, of course, for putting this on. It's very much appreciated, very humbling to get this kind of support. It's been a new world for me, and it's been a very, very enjoyable one. I feel very, very fortunate. I hear all your guys' voices. I see you on Twitter and Instagram and these different places, and it means a lot when you guys react to these movies. We put a lot of work into them. Couldn't be more lucky to be a part of this family, and in front of the camera and behind the camera, and of course with you guys in the community. It means the world to work hard on these things and to have you guys enjoy them. So thank you so much. It wasn't just me who made this movie, of course. There's a lot of people who put their heart and soul into it. Julie Gonzalo, obviously, and I'm sure she'd be very happy to hear this as well. So here's to another year, hopefully, of more fun, more love. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tyler, for those great words. Congratulations on all 3 of your wins tonight. I think that kiss was pretty amazing in Flip That Romance, so I'm glad it won. Yeah. What do you think, Rachel?
No, we all audibly squealed. Don't lie. Everyone did when that happened, and he didn't pick up the phone. It was epic. Very, very exciting. And so it is a very worthy winner.
Yes. But of course, over on this podcast, on Hallmarkies Podcast, we from time to time dabble in other channels than just Hallmark Channel, which includes our crazy Christmas coverage that we have every year, where we cover not only the Hallmark Channel Christmas movies, but we also cover movies from Netflix, from Lifetime, from Up TV, and other networks. This included, I watched personally almost 80 movies this Christmas season, and I know Rachel beat me by a lot, right? What was your final number?
15. But yeah, we cross over to the other side. We step into the darkness. We watch the competitor films. It's pretty fun.
Yes. So from time to time, we cover other channels, and to help us announce the award for the best non-Hallmark Christmas movie of 2019, we have Alyssa Lucas as our guest presenter.
It's Lisa from Best Forevers Podcast, and I am so excited to be able to announce the winner of the Best Non-Hallmark Christmas Movie of 2019. It's probably no surprise that I am announcing this award because I grew up watching Lifetime movies and all sorts of television and not so much Hallmark. So here we go. The categories for the Best Non-Hallmark Christmas Movie 2019 include A Christmas Movie Christmas from Up TV, Twinkle All the Way, Lifetime, Christmas in Louisiana, Lifetime, Holiday in the Wild, Netflix. And the winner is, I feel like I need to do some sort of drum roll. That is an awful drum roll. The winner is Twinkle All the Way from Lifetime. Congratulations to Twinkle All the Way. And accepting the award is director Brian Herzlinger.
Hello?
Thank you for our reward of our best Christmas movie.
Best non-Hallmark Christmas movie of 2019, Twinkle All the Way. This is Cleary, and she played Ruthie in our movie. And when I say our movie, I mean the entire cast and crew, on behalf of whom we are so excited to get this award, especially my wife, who's videoing this right now for us, who wrote the movie with me and really just kind of steered the ship there. But we're so excited. What else do you want to say?
I don't know what to say after we just did this. I like it.
Yeah? Do you have Christmas bumps? Movie reference.
No, I do not.
What? How do you not have Christmas bumps?
Oh, no, tell me.
Well, we hope everybody who watched the movie got Christmas bumps, and we look forward to 2020 and delivering another Christmas movie that you guys all enjoy. Thank you so much. Say bye.
Bye.
I started this podcast, I had no idea that I would be every week interviewing all different kinds of people. And it just it got started with Nina Weinman and our very first interview, and we just continuing it. And now I've done over 100 interviews of various people for Hallmarkies Podcast. It's so much fun. And I really do feel an attachment to every single interview. And so I know, I just love the chance to get to talk to people and find out their inspirations and their life. It's so much fun. And so we had to have a category on the best, most favorite Hallmarkies Podcast interview of the year. And nobody better to do this than our very good friend, Amber.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an exciting evening with a lot of surprising winners and some extremely exciting fan favorites. Now it's time for our penultimate award, the Best Hallmarkies Podcast Interview of 2019. And the nominees are Sarah Montana, Donna Benedicto, Twinkle All the Way, director and stars, and Paul Campbell. And the winner is, oh my goodness, I'm so happy, it's Paul Campbell! Congratulations, Paul Campbell. You know that we at the Hallmarkies Podcast are really a secret Hallmarkies Podcast. And congratulations, you've won another interview on our podcast. Accepting the award on Paul Campbell's behalf, it's Paul Campbell.
Hello to the lovely ladies of the Hallmarkies Podcast and the lovely fans of the lovely ladies of the Hallmarkies Podcast. I'm Paul Campbell, and I have just been informed that I am the recipient of this year's Hallmarkies Podcast Award for Best Most Handsome Male Lead. Oh no, sorry, that's Andrew Walker. For Best Interview of 2019. Wow, I'm flattered. I'm a little bit surprised, and I'm also incredibly honored. Thank you so much. This is it's a little surprising considering how many interviews you ladies do every year, and just what high quality people you get to come on your podcast. I mean, we're talking about the cream of the crop that I beat out here. A lot of my colleagues are probably thinking, well, maybe I don't like Paul Campbell so much anymore. I'm fine with that. I always have so much fun on the podcast, so thank you. This is an incredible honor, and I think I like the podcast so much because I kind of get to come on and be silly and let my freak flag fly a little bit. So what you've done here is encouraged this and maybe awoken a bit of a sleeping dragon. So expect big things in 2020. I want to be on the podcast no fewer than 5,000 times in 2020. Anyway, thank you again. I'm truly honored. Bye.
One of the things that people might not realize about this podcast is there's a lot more that goes into it than what they hear. There's editing, there's planning, there's preparing questions, there's so many different things there's contacting the people that we're going to be talking with. There's so many different things that go into it. But one of our secret weapons we've had over the last year is we've actually had an intern of the podcast. His name is Jonathan North. And he has been working with me as an editor most of the time. He does some graphic work, some other things for the podcast for his bachelor's degree. And I just feel so blessed and so grateful for all of his hard work. And so we just had to give him his moment here on this awards podcast, but really he is the one that deserves the award. And he is going to tell us what is the best podcast on Hallmarkies Podcast 2019. And most of them he probably edited. So thanks so much, Jonathan. And here you go.
Hey everyone, my name is Jonathan North, intern and editor for the Hallmarkies Podcast. In 2019, Hallmarkies Podcast made over 200 episodes, many of which I edited. And the nominations for the best Hallmarkies Podcast episode are the top 5 Postables episodes, the Netflix and Disney Holiday Film Recap, Spring Fever Preview, and On Friendship, Country Wedding. And the winner of the best Hallmarkies Podcast episode is On Friendship, Country Wedding. Congratulations, and accepting the award is a guest from this episode, Alyssa Lucas.
Thank you so much for choosing the On Friendship country song episode for the best Hallmarkies Podcast episode of 2019. I am just a girl standing in front of all these amazing Hallmarkie Podcast listeners, all you Hallmark watchers, and I am just a girl who grew up watching Lifetime movies. And I have never been so honored, like truly, because I was given a chance by Rachel to come on the podcast and talk about Christmas movies. And then she asked if I wanted to do On Friendship. And it's been such a joy to do it, to be able to talk about friendship, about communication, all this kind of great stuff. It warms my friendship loving heart to know that so many of you care about friendship. And I think really like a country song. But I wanted to say thank you to Rachel for having me on. And thank you to all of you. I can actually say now, I feel like I've been welcomed in, that I can actually say now that I'm a Hallmarkie. So thank you, everyone. I am greatly honored. Thank you so much.
That is the end of our awards. We'd like to thank Amy for all her hard work and putting this all together. She is so amazing. And all the other people who participated in presenting awards and accepting their awards. It was so much fun. And we're really excited for a whole new year of podcasting and talking about all of these wonderful shows and movies from Hallmark Channel. And I can't wait. It's going to be great. So thanks so much. And thanks you guys for listening. And please.
Thank you for voting.
Yes, thank you for voting. And please let us know your thoughts on all of these awards in the comment section or on Twitter. We would love to talk about it. And please consider becoming a patron. The more patrons that we have, the more we're able to do fun stuff like this. So please consider, we have giveaways and exclusives and all kinds of fun stuff every week for the patrons. So check that out in the description section. We also have our merch store, which has all kinds of merch for inspired by Hallmark and Hallmarkies and parties and postables. It's super fun. Check it out. So that's it. And make sure you can follow me at Rachel's Reviews. And Amy, where can people find you?
You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at It's Amy Craig. And the links of everyone who was a presenter today will be in the description, so you guys can go follow anyone who presented today. That includes our 9 hosts as well as the guest presenters we had. So thank you so much for everyone who assisted in doing that. All of the links will be down below, so you can see anyone who was on this podcast right below.
That's right. And you get the biggest award, Amy, for putting on this incredible program. So thank you so much, everybody. We love you.
Bye. Bye.